So go ahead and hit a ball for me. Just hit it.
Just hit it?
Yeah, just hit the ball. Nice. Okay. So you got a good golf swing, right? Okay. So here's the goal of this video. So the goal of this video is that you understand how to measure what you do when I'm not around. Okay. So I'm not a life coach.
Okay.
Okay. So at all. So the goal is I give you the information, you train on what you're supposed to train on, and then you understand, because you have video cameras, you have all the things to your arsenal for you to change this. You already are a good player, you know how to play, you understand course management, you know how to putt and chip. So basically, once you get your diagnosis, which is going to be on this, everything you're going to do, you know where to measure where things are. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can't just call me and say, Dana, I'm hitting it bad, I don't know what's going on, okay? Because what has been the default is you'd randomly find things to try to throw them at your golf swing, and it would take you either down the right course or take you further down the wrong course. So does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So right now, typically with your golf swing, you have a face that's really open at impact and a lot of path to the right, okay? You are not that far down on the golf ball because of what your body does. So this is what you need to do. So stand right there for a moment. So backswing, everything's pretty good, okay? You go to the top, you do have a little bit of extension in your left wrist. I don't care, as long as in transition that goes away, okay? That's stage number one, okay? Now, what happens essentially is when you come down, you're really, we call that really late at the bottom, where the handle gets too far forward and the body actually starts to go. Now you've trained bumping the hips forward in transition, okay? You got to stop doing that, because what's happening is when you do that, your shoulders tilt, your rotation stops, and you pull the handle forward like this with the face open, and at the bottom of the arc, as the club gets longer, you start hitting more and more of a push fade, okay? And that's just robbing you of dynamics. So the remedy, okay, first and foremost, is understanding from the top that when you start to rotate and your body starts opening up like this, you got to keep your weight back. Right hip's going to feel higher than the left. Upper axis is not going to go like that. Okay, that's number one. You got to learn to do that. Okay, like if I was going to punch, that's how it'd be. Then secondly, as you come down, your left wrist is going to feel like it actually feels this way slightly. And then when you're measuring, I want the shaft pointing outside the ball, some amount, not crazy, but some amount, and the face orientation to start squaring early, okay? So not late, early. Got that? Okay. Now, at position 6, okay, and you're gonna have to watch this a few times so you understand the terminology. Position 6 is when the shaft's parallel to the ground right here. When this comes down, I want you to make sure from the caddy view, okay, from here the shaft's kind of in, whatnot, your body's more open like this. Now you got to make sure that you understand that you're not going to get this handle riding forward like that, because that's going to cause you to do this. So it's here and it's letting out this way. Okay, so it's not being radially held this way, it's let out with my rotation. Make sense? Yeah. From there, you'll notice your exit's going to be a lot lower. Your hand pass is going to be a lot more left looking. Okay? Now I don't want you to try to get everything out, because that's bad. Okay, so just swinging left to swing left, it's real important you understand this. Doing this is terrible. So don't just try to swing left to swing left. Okay, there's a lot of guys that do that. They do that for about 3 months, they're okay. They do that on the 4th and 5th month, they start over. They start actually, the more I try to swing out, the more I start tilting back.
So it's more like inside, right?
Yeah, inside and then back into.
Okay.
Yeah, you want the...
No, you don't want it outside coming in.
No, that'd be bad, because you won't do it. You'll do it for a day, and then the next day you're, I'm hitting shrimp cuts. That make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and set up. I'm just gonna run through it for you. What you're going to notice is on this video, you're going to really fight this of trying to be late. So you're going to have to train that out of there. Okay? You trained yourself into it, you got to train yourself out of it. So go to the top of your swing. So here's your P5, so square your knees. There. Left wrist is going to feel there. Left arm's on the chest. Okay, you're going to squat down, rotate. There. Feel that? So right here at 6, this is in. Right wrist is bent. Right elbow's on the side of the hip. Left arm's under the shoulder. Hips are open. Feel that? Okay. And then as you go into the golf ball, it's there. Now once you've done this, you got to feel like this handle is lined up. Okay. Left arm stayed on the chest. Then from there, bend that knee a little bit. Good. Now push here. Right there. Bring your right hip around. Feel that? That's going to be your follow through. Let your foot come up. There you go. Got that? So that's your template. Okay, that'll take you a while.